Definition of anarchism, from the Greek an, and arke, contrary to authority, is the name given to a principle or theory of life and conduct that a society without government conceives, in which harmony is obtained, not by submission to law, nor obedience to authority, but by free agreements established between the various groups, territorial and professional, freely constituted for production and consumption, and for the satisfaction of the infinite variety of needs and aspirations of a civilized being. In a society developed on these guidelines, voluntary associations that have already begun to cover all fields of human activity would acquire an even greater extension to the point of replacing the state in all its functions. They would represent an interwoven network, composed of an infinite variety of groups and federations of all sizes and degrees, local, regional, national and international, temporary or more or less permanent, for all possible objectives: production, consumption and exchange, communications, health services, education, mutual protection, defense of the territory, etc. and, on the other hand, for the satisfaction of a growing number of scientific, artistic, literary and social needs. Furthermore, such a society would not pretend to be immutable. On the contrary, as it happens in the whole of organic life, it would derive from being the harmony of a perpetual and variable adjustment and readjustment of the balance of the multitude of forces and influences, and this adjustment would be obtained. Briefly stated, if no force enjoyed the special protection of the state, if society, according to this, were organized according to these principles, people would not be limited, in the free exercise of their productive work capacity, by a capitalist monopoly supported by the state, nor in the exercise of his will out of fear of punishment, or out of obedience to metaphysical entities or individuals who both lead to diminished initiative and intellectual civility. The person would be guided by his own reason, which would necessarily bear the imprint of the free action and reaction of his own self and the ethical conceptions of the environment.